Well, welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging out with us during that commercial break because every once in a while I just have to do this with my eyes because these lights have been going for 5 hours and I'm going to see this circle all night tonight. But we are here for our celebration of community, and that was a really fun opportunity to show some of the things that we've been doing inside Club Ichi. You saw our 2:30 a.m. exploding pajama party, you saw our South by Southwest experience crawl, and you saw one of our community members actually sharing some of her holiday traditions, and then a little bit about Lollipop Sign, which you may have seen if you saw us at IMEX carrying that around. So we've got some incredible folks inside Club Ichi, and I encourage you to become an insider today and join us. I'm also super excited to celebrate community here with my friend Lisa Gregory, who also is a huge proponent of creating an environment where people can come together to help each other learn, share, and succeed. Lisa, welcome aboard the Club Ichi Telethon.
Hello. Hi, Liz. How are you? Thank you so much for having me today. It's great to be here.
Oh my gosh, it's so great to see you. I know that you and I have connected on your Slack channel, you've connected on my Slack channel, and we're always helping each other out with all of these things. So you've got your own community, Event Professionals Now. Is that the name of it?
It's called Event Professionals Network,
Okay.
but I will tell you about Event Professionals now in just a second.
Yes.
But first, yes. So in 2020, I started the Event Professionals Network as a way for all of us in events to connect during COVID because we were kind of very isolated. Everyone was at home, not really, we usually are adventuresome. We get out, we go to trade shows, we're traveling constantly, but we kind of felt pretty disconnected. So I took the leap and started a community, and people loved it. We have over 600 members now. And as you know, building a community takes, it takes time, it takes a lot of work, but we have a passionate group, and I'm so glad to have you part of our community. And I am so glad to be part of yours as well.
Yeah, I think that rising tides lift all ships. And the more that we can help each other find the people that are our tribe, the better our entire industry is going to be. So I appreciate you coming on and sharing a little bit about your community as well. So you have a big event coming up. Is it June of next year or February? I'm confused.
So it's February.
It's February. Okay. I know
Okay,
that the other event we were just talking about with Jay has a big event-tastic thing in June. So again, keeping the community together is amazing. So February, give me the dates.
so it's February 20th,
Okay.
27th, and March 6th. So we are trying out a whole new
Oh,
format.
wait, I gotta write that down. It's February 20th,
20th.
27th, and March 6th. So it's a sequential.
Yes. So it
Okay.
is a choose your own adventure. So
Okay.
I really don't know very many people that are as busy as us event professionals. We're traveling, we're working on a lot of different things all the time. And so we're trying to basically say, okay, you can choose. You can choose how much you are engaging. There's different topics per day. So February 20th, we're going to work on field events and trade shows together. And then on the 27th, we're going to work on user conferences inside of VIP experiences. And then on March 6th, we're going to really dive into ROI and experiential marketing.
I love it. And I get to be on one or all of those, I think.
Yeah, the agenda is launching soon. We have a leadership team on the Event Professionals Network. So I met with the leadership team today. We've kind of dripped a bit of the content that's coming, but really, this is not your typical virtual event. Um, I came up with the idea, heading to an event. I was on my Alaska flight. Love you, Alaska. And I was like, you know what? We want to test out all these things, but when we're working with clients, we don't always get to do that because we have to guarantee success. And so
Right.
it's like, what if I just created my own event? I can do a bunch of testing. The community can do testing. I've always wanted to do a 3-week progressive because we're busy. Then maybe if you can't come to day one, you could come to day two or whatever. And it's kind of during company kickoff time. So that way they can choose what they go to. But the
Mm.
cool part is once you register, you get the on demand experience too. And imagine this adventure. It's like, it really is, Liz, going to be an adventure where you can basically pick up little event treasures along the way. So as soon as you register, you get put into this experience where you're going to get kind of feedback from me and the rest of the Event Professionals Network on like what's going well, what's not going well, because we're going to share all of that. And
I
then
love that. I love the like building in public thing because that's why these communities to me are so valuable. We have the opportunity to test and to try things and let people come in and play with it so they can see when it works and when it doesn't work. And you're doing a 12-hour live stream and the sound goes out and then here's what we're going to do and we're going to like these things that are fun for us to play with and also an opportunity for the event professionals to learn. Because to your point, when you're putting on a real event for real clients, you have to be pixel perfect all the time. And where do you get to play? That's here in our communities.
absolutely. And it's a struggle for my team a little bit because we're a bunch of perfectionists, right? We
Mhm.
only want to plan like these perfect things. And I said, I think I'll be disappointed if there's no failure. I want to be able to share the failure so that someone else in our community can say, whoop, we're not doing that. That didn't work out well. Or yes, that was perfect. It worked great. We're going to do it. So if anybody in the community has something that they've wanted to try with virtual or even some sort of promotion, organic or video or whatever, find me in Club Ichi. You can join our community too, but I'm in Club Ichi. Just find me and say, Lisa, I've always wanted to try this. What do you think? Can we give it a try? And chances are I'll just wrap it right into the program somehow. There's ways for people to get involved that aren't just speaking. So Liz, actually, you're gonna do a what if session, right?
That's what I'm doing. I was like, I know I'm in one, I may be in all three, but we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah. So basically, if you have questions and you want Liz, your best friend right here, to come in and kind of brainstorm with you just creative ideas to take your program from here to here, Liz will help you with that. And so that'll be one of the cool sessions.
And Nicole too. Nicole's brain is the what if brain too. So you throw something at her, then she on the spot has 42,000 ideas. So I think that the two of us together, woo, we can solve your problem. So Lisa, do you have a screen share? You want to talk a little bit about this?
Yeah, sure. So I'll just quickly do a screen share. This is perfect. So for the event professionals now, if you want to learn a little bit more, just kind of go in here. You can learn about the days of impact, how the journey will go, and it's completely free. So you just come on in. Anyone can register. It's targeted for event professionals, but it's also targeted for the community that supports event professionals. So if your marketing ops wants to come and learn about event ROI, if your demand gen lead wants to come because they're the one that's helping you with all of your programs from trade shows, field marketing, user conferences to more bottom of the funnel, they can come too. And even your CMO, so they can kind of experience what it's like to kind of be in your shoes. And then just a quick glimpse at the network. Here's yours right here. I'm in there all the time. But we have a similar one. Again, ours is all nonprofit. So we just people come in, they donate their time, they provide feedback. And it's pretty fun and exciting. And we're so excited to be able to support y'all through your journey of trying to create amazing events.
I love it because are bringing people together for conversation. But tell me a little bit about Gregory Event Services.
Oh, sure. So I founded the company. I'm going to unshare my screen because, it's exciting to learn that stuff, but, I don't want join if you want to join. We'd love for you to come. So I founded Gregory Event Services in 2012. And we primarily do high-tech conferences, field trade shows, user experiences, all sorts of fun event marketing stuff. We work with startups that are Series A all the way to post IPO, and we kind of go with their journey of elevating their teams and then also sometimes being their entire events marketing team.
I love it. And this is what we love to do in Club Ichi is get our Club Ichi insiders, bring them onto programs like this, share a little bit about what you're working on, your business, because as Rich Rodriguez said early this morning when we first kicked this off, finding the people in the community that you can do business with is what this is all about. It is learn, share, succeed, and it is friendships that transcend business, but start with business, end with business. It doesn't matter. We are all in this to elevate each other and to work together. I mean, who better to work with than our friends? So thank you, Lisa, for being here with us.
Oh, thank you for having me, Liz. And I always like people are like, oh, they're a competitor. Do you want them to come in? I'm like, yes. There's room for so many of us. Like you guys, there's room for so many of us, and we'll only get better and strengthen each other by by coming together as a community. So Liz,
Yes,
thank
and I will be
you.
clear that I don't believe that we're competition. I think that there are opportunities for people. You have a very specific group of people, a very
Yep.
intimate group that are getting together to solve these field marketing problems and conversations that you've got going in the Slack channel. And then we are a little bit wild and crazy. We're doing some ridiculous things. You're doing some incredible things. And I think that together people can be in both. There's no reason to have to choose. It's just a matter of where you spend your time.
I absolutely agree. And I really appreciate you having me on and creating your community because it's a safe place for everybody. And a lot of event planners are kind of on their own, right?
It's
They
true.
don't have a team. They might be just kind of, that one person team. And so we can kind of wrap our arms around them and make them feel part of a community. And there's so much power in that. So thank you.
So good. Thank you so much, Lisa. We will see you in the Slack channel and hopefully in person very soon. Yay. Thank you so much.